Room here to run. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Almost unstoppable on the ground there, as that one is good for 39. It connects quickly to Jamar Chase. Touchdown! Jamar Chase, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Bengals will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, a rested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
There to stop him, Terrell Edmonds. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. All right, Charles, we've spoken about this offense plenty, how great they've been all year. 9-0 now, into the back half of the season. Super Bowl favorites, without a doubt. I think everyone agrees on that. What do you think is the thing that most stands between them and a perfect season? And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A great effort there. 26 yards. And the Bengals have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And some space here. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, CD, that's his 2nd touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They will throw on first down with Burrow. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leave.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A big play there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often...
The Bengals going to take over late in this first half. first down. Here's Burrow. Over the middle, complete. It's Harris. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals will extend their lead in the final minute. And the Bengal offense ready to go here to start the third quarter. Mixon will get it to start the second half. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Here's Burrow. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Here we go. From midfield now, Burrow. He gets it complete to Harris. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. And he's got Hurst as tight end. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Alex Highsmith simply would not be stopped on that play. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 64 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. And he's got his target, Harris. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Now it's Burrow. Caught on the slant. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of you.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. It's brought in by Harris. 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A great effort there. 75 yards. And the Bengals are able to extend their lead. So now the Bengal offensive unit back out onto the field. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain there of 21 yards. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. A throw over the middle, taken in. Touchdown! A great play there. 34 yards. hands. And the Bengals add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. But, Charles, in this win, they've really just had one speed, and that's been all out. They're still driving the ball downfield despite the circumstances and the big lead, and they just continue. Cincinnati now ready to take the field.
Here we go. 180.
Mixon with a first down carry. And able to get this to the 31. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Mixon. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Burrow on 3rd down. Complete to his tight end Sample. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, this one probably not the close game you would expect or hope to see in prime time, CD. But, of course, that wasn't their intent in preparing for this one. They said they felt like, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive.
Here we go. 180. Playing hot.
They try to eat some clock with Mixon. Ooh, with a juke. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 90 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 10 yards there on a Bengal first. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
On 2. 12.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it and give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.